so that it'll cycle through, but it's the crewchief.org.
Hello, John and stream.
If
John, could you PM me those links so I can save them?
yeah, sure thing. I'll try to do that after the race. Remind me again after the race, or shoot me a PM, and I'll PM them back to you.
All right, cool. Yeah, 'cause I can't ever save them once I'm already in there, you know.
Now I hear you. The YouTube one's pretty easy to remember. It's just youtube.com/C and then my name, John Theodore. I finally hit 100 subscribers, so I was able to get the custom URL.
Yeah, I'll definitely follow you.
Good deal, man. Appreciate it. Love racing with you guys. All the best to you. Alrighty.
One of the best on Twitch and YouTube.
The track temp is 26.
Thank you, Dominic. I appreciate that.
John,
that means a lot to me,
watch
man.
for the lights.
Alrighty, folks. We're going to have a Class B Fixed race at Richmond here. Been doing a lot of Richmond this week. It's been a lot of fun, a lot of good racing. So we're going to be starting P6 in the number 6 Camaro.
John, are you streaming it, or is it just recorded after the race?
Streaming live on twitch.tv, and then the recording will go up on YouTube after the race. So appreciate you folks for tuning in. Twitch.tv/John_A_Theodore for the live streams. YouTube.com/C/John Theodore for the archive. Currently, I don't restrict access to the Twitch archive for subscription, but I may do that at some point. The only reason would be to, give subscribers a little bit more value, and also encourage folks to go over to YouTube to get that content, which is always going to be freely available. So thank you to everyone who's tuning in. Got 70 laps here to hopefully put on a good show for you guys. Okay, Dominic. All right, we know you're fast. Dominic pulling up and messing with me, and we got Mark starting right here too. So
I just wanted a 3-wide start here.
Fair enough. All right, here we go. Keeping it in the family here. 6, 8, and 9 are all part of the Twitch family. So let's do this thing. Good start. Real good start.
Inside, Gagnon is now leading P2. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. He's still there. Still there. Still there.
Hanging on the outside. He hasn't been able to clear me yet.
He's still there.
Now he's going to get me, and Dominic's going to get me coming off too as well.
Hold your line. He's still there. All right, John. The next car is Lee.
Drop down in front of the 13.
P7. That was 21.8, fastest lap. The guy behind is just.
See if I can follow Dominic and just run right up through the field with him. That would be ideal. Dominic's already taken a look under, what is that, the 8 of Matthew Gibbs. Now Matthew's making a run on the 14.
The guy behind has just done a 21.5.
All three of us ought to be able to run up to the inside of the 14 comes off the wall into Dominic. Not good there. Looks like no harm, no foul there. That should have been a 0x. Doesn't look like it did any damage.
Just done a 21.3. That lap was a 21.7.
So here we go. 14's falling back. 5th to 8th if I'm able to get by him. And I should be able to get him coming off 4 here.
That was a 21.8. Got a car outside. Still there. The gap to Cook behind is increasing. It's now 1.0 seconds.
That's going to be 6th spot.
Still there. Clear outside.
So back to where we started. Going to try to dig for that top 5. The leader is gone. And second and third have a good gap over fourth,
21.7.
which makes sense because we've been racing, but the leader has just really picked it up. He's taken off. Letting it roll the center. Digging coming off the corner. Good deal. I'm going to have trouble watching chat, guys, as usual during the race, but I'll try to catch back up under cautions. But I'll just keep announcing it for you best I can. I'll check in I'll glance over when I can, but best thing I can do for you is just try to dig and get more spots. I know some of you are probably going to bet top 5, so I'm going to try to go get that for you. Managing to stick right with Dominic. Doing a lot better than I did last night, that's for sure. He's working on Matthew for 4th. If he's able to get Matthew pushed up into that outside groove, I'll do my best to try to get underneath him and take that position away as well. There's the first yellow. No fuel, 4 tires.
6th place.
That was a good 10-lap run. That was a nice 10-lap run, guys. Good racing.
The gap to Lee ahead is now 0.8.
Alrighty.
Pit road is open.
Lance Gomez, oh my goodness.
The gap to Gagnon is now 0.6.
I know I misspelled that, but you know what I mean.
The leader is pitting now.
Yeah, fair enough.
Activate limiter.
Alrighty, here we go. So we're looking for that number 6 pit board. 6 has been a good number for us. I was the number 6 car when I won the A car a couple days ago, so maybe that'll prove to be a lucky number for me again. Almost slid through my stall there. Gotcha.
That's it, go.
There's traffic behind. Keep your wits about you.
Did I gain a spot? Yeah, I beat Dominic out of the pits.
The leader's pitting now.
So I might be in 4th place because I think someone else slid through their pit as well. That worked out well.
Gibbs is leading the race.
The 8's leading. Did he stay out? I don't think that's going to work out too well for him. Too many laps on the tires. But that'll make me happy because I'll actually get the inside. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Got to do the Polish victory lap. I do that every time I win. Rusty did it every time he won after Kawicki had his, after we lost Kawicki in the plane crash. Oh, is that what happened? The 8, I saw that he slid through.
Okay,
Did he just decide that he was going to go? That makes more sense. Well, this will be interesting on the restart, that's for sure.
P5, you've just done a 44.8.
Starting 5th, or restarting in 5th.
Yeah, I drove right through my pit stall because everybody was down on the left.
Yeah, everyone seems to go along on the left side here. It's a little bit quicker, I think. I'm not sure why, but everyone keys over to the left every time here.
Yeah, my brakes aren't calibrated, so if when I get on them, I basically just slam them, pretty much. I mean, it's terrible. I just gotta figure out how to drive it
The gap
right
in
now.
front is now 0.4.
That sucks, man.
Next pit stop, you can jump up the controls and calibrate them real quick and save it a minute. probably won't ruin the race.
The gap to Gagnon.
Yeah, I'm
behind
surprised.
is now 0.2.
Usually when I've had that happen in the past, if you just put the pedal all the way to the floor once, it'll kind of in-game recenter it back to what your calibration settings are. So you can try that too.
Get them all cleaned up there, bud. Give those help a good tug.
It happens to me every time I restart my computer.
All right, so we're going to restart.
Yeah,
Got it in second gear like it's supposed to be. Getting up through the gears. Lance is already making an aggressive move there to get the lead back from the 8, who should be falling back pretty precipitously. He's got 10 laps on those tires versus the rest of us. I don't think he's going to be able to stay up here for very long, and he's around. And he saved it, and he did not save it. So he's in the wall. Looks like no caution, though, so that's good. Trying to get... There we go, there's a caution. Okay.
Something to drink.
I bounced off the wall, but
So we're in 4th place after that restart.
22.3.
That was super quick. Joseph's just having a bad string of luck, man.
Checking out them too.
He's been the number directly. Last race I was the 14, he was the 13. This one I'm the 6, he's the 5. But this might be the one where I end up leapfrogging him in iRacing. We've got to be pretty close at this point.
Lee behind is now 0.5.
So that was a real quick little run there. Got up to 4th. Dominic's right behind me. And where's Mark Villeneuve sitting? He's 13th. And he's staying out too, so he'll be in the top 10.
Second. I think it was maybe the 8 that stayed out. That was a good save. I thought that was a call.
Yeah, I don't think he completely saved it, though. He seemed like he got the wall pretty good.
The gap in front is now.
But yeah, he did a good job of not bringing out the yellow. Just goes to show you the risk that you take, you know. That guy, even though it sucks sliding through your stall, it's better to back up and get the 4 tires or come back in. He would have been better off restarting in last with fresh tires than restarting up front and getting wrecked the way that he did. You just, the speed differential is so big, fresh tires to those old tires that he had. Just kind of put him in a bad box.
We had about 4 green flag laps.
You've just done a 52.3.
So here we go. 2 to green.
That's the one I was in, but we literally had 38 caution flag laps.
Had 2 cautions now in the first 20 laps, so we're going to be restarting with 49 to go. And I'll be on the outside this time. Had a decent number of restarts from the inside today. It's been going okay, so this one will be on the outside though. Lance Gomez in the 1 is first. Jared Beasley in the 9 second. Jason Barrett in the 10 is third. I'm 4th. And the 6 car in Dominic Lee is 5th in the number 7. Dominic, you got the feel for your brake pedal, or is it still off for you?
Your lap times are increasing. Come on, keep
It's
your
a little
focus.
bit better, but it's still off. Yeah, just by watching you, it looks like you're slamming real hard.
Evan and SC, hey, thank you for the follow, man. Really appreciate it. Welcome to the family.
Well, I mean, I was doing that.
That's awesome. Go drop some hype in there for Evan.
Calibrate.
All the new followers. Today's been a real good day.
A little bit.
Appreciate you guys. Gonna try to bring home a good finish for you.
Remember, but nice, smooth,
So here we go.
Easy on the brakes all day.
Oh, can Ducci get a truck race today? That's awesome. I like that dude. He's a real good streamer. All those guys who stream over in the UK are real good at it. Appreciate them. They end up being the ones that I watch most of the time because they're streaming while I've got work hours going. So I'll have them on in the background while I'm working.
There will be a caution.
Another caution. Jeez. Just cannot get going here. Did a truck race today and finished 7th. Yeah.
I can't get.
No, that's not bad at all. Kinducci's,
Come on.
you know, Kinducci
Come on,
Plumley. He's just a good all-around racer, man. He's really good. Every time I watch him, he runs clean,
Lee, behind,
aggressive, but you know, not overly aggressive. I never see him make really silly mistakes and overdrive into folks. I like his stuff. You guys should definitely check his stream out. Looks like Joseph's race is just going from bad to worse here. 10 faking down pit road. I don't think anyone's going to take that bait if we, you know.
Yeah, John, it's definitely not as bad when I push it now, but I mean, it's still bad.
That lap was a 45.7.
Try running up in front here and pulling over to the inside and just fully depressing it all the way down to come to a stop. And then see if that fixes it.
You're going to have to come around at 7. You're behind the 10. Alright, you're going to have to come around at 7.
Dominic's trying to get his brake calibration woes fixed. That seem better, man? Hey, Fixed Lizard, how's it going? Welcome back.
Alright, John, there's a car exit in the pits, heads up.
Good deal. Yeah, that used to happen to me with my G27 a lot. Every time I would restart the computer, it would be like that. And I just found that, you know, as long as I fully depressed the pedal, it would get in calibration.
So what kind of pedals do you have, Dominic?
G29 pedals.
Okay, I have Fanatic pedals, so I don't know how to fix anything other than what you just did.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the Logitech firmware, but it definitely seems to have some issues on, you know, with keeping settings when you restart your computer. The Fanatec's stuff, though, has been awesome. Their firmware is really rock solid, and I love their equipment.
There's a car leaving the pit lane.
Alrighty, so
yeah, I've noticed
2 to green. Now we're going to get 1 to green. This restart, there's going to be, do some quick math, 44 laps to go. So still got a little bit of time. If you guys haven't gotten your bets in, you can go ahead and get those in. Bets close at halfway, so if you haven't gotten it in yet, get it in before halfway if you want to have one registered for this race. Drop it into second gear.
Alright, dude, let's give those belts a tug, man.
And
leave those rear tires off a little bit.
Just watching for when that 1 car goes. Lance Gomez Jr. He's on it. I'm on it. I'm going to be inside of the 9 going down into turn 1.
That last lap was
not going to get the 10. Thought about it. There we go. That's 3rd spot potentially. 9's fighting back on the outside really hard.
Working outside.
But I don't think that's going to work.
Still there.
For him long term. Oh!
You've just done a 21.9.
Do you need anything to drink or anything like that?
I get back there. That was really
Come around at 11. Get behind the
I'm sorry, man, but you came down into me, so I agree that it was uncalled for, but you cut me off, dude.
The lack of talent, maybe.
Looks like you'll be lining up behind the 7.
I wish you guys get right out of it, but
B4.
That sucks.
Hey, number 11, sorry about that. We got into each other after the crash.
Gap behind's increased to
I had
1.5
to throttle
seconds.
to try and make it by.
Yeah. Yeah, 9 man, I didn't mean to get into you, but I had a fender inside of you, and you just pulled down right across my nose like I wasn't there. So I'm sorry that you got turned there, but sorry.
Dude, I was up against the wall. Please hurry up.
You were up against the
Okay,
wall
John, you're
until
really
you
late.
tried to
Yeah,
pull down to
it's
the
now
inside of the 10
1.2.
while I was still inside of you. You pulled down into me. I don't know if it was netcode, but you pulled down into me. So, again, I'm sorry about that, but I didn't turn you. You kind of turned yourself right across my front bumper, so.
I sent some really gross makeup text sometimes.
Ended up losing a spot to Dominic
Hey,
at all
John,
that.
if you want to pull up next to me, I'll check your damage.
I don't.
You're so full of it, dude. I'm telling you, I was up against the wall, and I never did try to get under the 10 because I was just going to let him go.
Yeah, Dominic, I don't think I have any damage there, man. Dude, I don't know what to tell you, dude. I didn't move up, you moved down.
Is the car rejoining the guy?
We'll take a look at it on the replay, but I guarantee you if you try to retaliate, I'll protest the heck out of you.
That was 53.6.
I honestly don't care how this week it's been going. And I've been taking out so many freaking times. I could really care less if I get protested. Because it'd probably do me a favor being off of this freaking piece of crap for a week or two.
You're officially the biggest crybaby. I'll tell you, you wrecked the guy, and then you're going to protest him if he gets you back. Or
Dude, I've been protested for retaliation. They don't tolerate it. If he's going to wreck me back for a wreck that he caused, yes, I will protest him.
How about everybody on iRacing goes the hell up, put their big girl panties on, and gets over it because it's just a game.
That's fine. So he should understand that it's hard racing, and if he does to do something deliberate and dirty, then he'll sit for a week. That's his choice, not mine.
Okay, and you need to understand that you wrecked him, so if he wants to get you back, well, that's his choice.
That's fair too, and if you want to get yourself involved in this, that's your choice as well, man. You should probably just shut your trap. Because you really don't know what you're talking about, and if anyone's a crybaby right now, it's you. You're just such a joke.
I mean, I've just heard you complaining for like 5 minutes straight. Okay.
I'm not the one who's complaining, dude.
Yeah, and when you bring up the word protest, you're instantly the biggest crybaby in the world.
You really don't know what the word crybaby means, clearly, because you're the one who's complaining more than anyone else right now.
I do know what it means, and it's a picture of you.
Okay, whatever, too. You're way back there, so I'm not worried about you.
I'm just going to say this. I've raced with John.
The gap behind has now decreased to
a month and a half or 2 months. I've never seen him wreck anybody intentionally, get into anybody intentionally. That he's one of the cleanest drivers I've seen on iRacing to date.
So here we go. Refocus, get the restart.
I was right behind it.
Pace car's in, gonna go when Lance goes. Another good restart. Slam it through the gears. I'm outside of Dominic.
Carlo. He's still there. They're inside.
There we go.
Inside's clear. Clear.
Got down to the inside line, held fourth place.
Clear higher. Clear.
And let's dig and get going. And another caution. Isn't that brilliant? We just can't get going here.
Or anything like that. Pit road is closed.
That's ridiculous. Pouring fluid on a stupid person fire. I know, Mike. I shouldn't be encouraging him.
Wrong earlier when I said that.
Guy's just a dumb troll.
Clean for a Richmond race.
All right, bets are closed, folks.
That's half distance.
Got 3 bets in. We're halfway through.
27.3.
Getting a whole lot of
Checking out that chip.
whole lot of mess here.
Pit road is open.
I mean, I can understand the 9 being upset because he got turned, but I didn't do it intentionally. Anyway, you guys all saw it.
Gonna line up behind the 1.
That's a,
Troy, I went on that green. I hung back a little bit.
Alright, bud, coming to halfway.
that Troy is the right question.
Lee in the gap's now 0.5 P4. That last lap was 43.1.
Oh, great. Now the 2's gonna come up here.
Get the lucky dog. car
Oliver?
coming to the
No, I don't
outside.
know. Honestly, man, I've been having some great races and stuff. It's just some people get their knickers in a twist over things. Mark's getting back on the lead, or getting a lap back. Hopefully that puts him back on the lead lap. Did he get caught? I guess he got caught up in the wreck with the 9. So, oh, he's 6 laps down.
The gap to Moose behind is now 0.6.
Fixes it. I don't know. I like running fixed.
Okay, John, there's a car.
Yeah, Mod Warrior, you missed some drama, that's for sure. The 9 decided to turn himself across my front bumper. And then the 2 decided that he wanted to put his 2 cents in about it.
I'm with you again.
So I haven't hydrated in a little bit.
Jared, I know you're fast.
Gonna get a drink of water under caution.
So if you get a run, just
My week's been good. This has honestly been the best week because I got a win. So pretty much everything else is a wash after that point. It's all gravy. Oh, good deal, man.
This is my third.
You got a T80 to start with. That's a good wheel to start with.
My points back after all these
That's awesome. I'm looking forward to see you guys on the service. Shoot me a friend request through the iRacing interface once you guys get on. It'll be fun. Looking forward to seeing you guys on the track. That's awesome, man. So here we go. 2 to green. Going to restart on the outside again. I know the battle makes it look like I'm drinking vodka, but it's just water. It's just I don't like drinking out of plastic, so I got a glass bottle that I just fill up. It makes it really easy to have a little water while I'm streaming. Wayne's World, if you're looking at the G920, my thoughts on that would be I would say go with the T300 RS. Modware is just making us all jealous. Go with the T300 RS. It's the same money as the G920, and it's a belt drive system, which I would say is better than the gear drive. So that would be my recommendation there. You can, but either one that you go, G920, G29, T300, you can buy all those. I got links to those on Amazon that you can buy through my channel page. So you can check that out in the gear list. Mod Warrior with the AcroVoice V2, that's where it's at, man. Direct drive is absolutely PC Master Race, direct drive Master Race.
You know.
Cool, awesome, man. Definitely PM me when you guys get it set up. It's going to be fun seeing you out there. Take it, you know, just be patient. The grind through rookie is a bit tough, but you know, if you're patient, you'll get through it. Enjoy the journey. You only get to do rookie once, so as painful as it can be sometimes, try to enjoy the journey and just have fun with it. Practice, practice, practice. Look at Conor is working up to the 5th position now. Contact with the 11 there as he's trying to make the move on the outside. I think Conor must have some fresher tires or something.
Okay, John, there's a car.
He's really flying. Running 4th right now. Staying with the front 3. Conor's probably going to be on my bumper here for 4th in a second. Dig, dig, dig. Trying to stick with these front 3 guys and not overcook the tires, which I think I probably am. Just losing a little bit of ground. I'm just been lacking for a little bit in terms of just raw speed here at Richmond all week. I've gotten some good finishes, but I haven't had the speed to be able to stay with the guys who are truly fast here. Strike Highly, thank you for the follow, man. Really appreciate that. Welcome to the family. You guys drop some new follower hyping the channel. That'd be awesome. All right, here we go. This feels good. We're actually getting a little bit of green flag running here. Sticking with these guys, just working on a solid top 5 finish. 2's got to run. He'll probably look to the inside.
You've just done a
I'm not going to fight him too hard for it. He seems to be faster. Might try a crossover move though.
I'm just watching 2-car bounce off of everybody.
Hold your line.
Oh, you mean the guy who was calling other people crybabies?
Clear high. The gap behind has increased to 0.6 P5. Your lap times are increasing. Come on, get back on it.
I need a yellow.
Yeah, yellow would be good. Get caught back up with those guys, but
those are 21.8.
hopefully if I take care of my tires, I can actually run them down on the long run. Dominic looks like he just had a little slip and fell back from the front too.
Let me know if I'm holding you up, Jared.
We're in good shape right now.
21.8.
Clear. Appreciate it.
We're definitely going to check the replay after this one. I don't think I came up into the 9. If I did, I'll eat crow.
I can't even hardly get down the front stretch.
My bad, that 4.
Pushing it too hard into the corner. Need to back up my corners a little bit.
P5, that last lap was at 22.1.
That's better. Roll in the center a little bit better. Get that drive off.
You've just done a 22.0.
Just running clean. I'd love to get back that too. But I don't have the I'm not fast enough to get up to him right now. I've got more problems with the 3 behind me. Dig, dig, dig. 3 and the 4 right behind me now.
Outside, car high.
He's going to try it on the outside.
Hold your line.
Okay.
Still there. The gap in front.
Well, we'll see how that works out for him.
Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear high.
Dang it.
Yellow's out.
Wanted a yellow, didn't want to be the yellow.
Do you need a pit sign now, or is it get more acclimated? It's a little difficult.
Das Dan Beno, thanks for the follow.
Should be behind the 13.
I just lost it on my own there. Sorry, guys.
Checking out back stretch.
16th place.
This road is open.
Just a little bit too much gas.
Would y'all shut the fuck up? Seriously.
It's not the protest language.
Connor, there's so much stupid coming out of your mic, no one can understand what you're saying. Would you please speak English when you talk?
You talk a lot of shit for someone slowing you.
Engage limiter.
Oh, Connor cussed. Now it's time to protest.
I'd mute that guy's mic, but he's so funny that I'm going to keep it going. Alrighty, let's get 4 tires and turn off fuel. Just got it in time. 3 seconds optional. Old dog is absolutely right. A lot of salt. Das Dambino, thanks for joining on the live stream, man. Really appreciate that. Just get that last little bit of repair, and we'll get back out there.
Track's clear.
Lap 57 to 70.
21.
Everyone needs a little salt, man.
All right, John.
It's all good.
Heads up. The car behind's pitting.
It's entertaining. It makes for good TV, so I really don't mind it. So, gonna restart P14. At least we got some fresh rubber on this thing. Still no real damage on it. Gonna try to get back up through there and get as good a finish as we can. Hopefully the 2 wrecks himself while he's trying to jibber jabber, and we'll get some more spots that way. 9's up to 8th, so we'll be going back by him if we can get up there. He was saying he's had some problems with his damage. Do you even salt, bro?
14th.
I know. Guy doesn't have 2 brain cells to rub together. Yeah, well. No saving it. He is fast, though.
The gap in front is now 0.5.
Gonna restart on the outside again. In 14th, we got 20 laps to go. That's just enough that if another caution comes out, it'll be strategy time. For sure.
1 to go this time, bye.
There's a car
So we're
leaving
gonna
the
drop it
pits.
into second gear here and see how much we can get.
That was 50.8.
Third, second. Just remember and be aware that the 9's mad at me. I see him, he's 3 cars up in front of me there on the outside, so I'll be careful getting around him next time.
Come on, baby, it's all you now, man. Let's rock and roll.
And other than that, here we go. Pace car's gonna go in. Meter goes, and so do we. Got a good hold of it on the outside here.
You've just done a 42.1.
Big stack up going into turn 1 there.
What the hell of a restart one?
Locked him up. Oh, sorry, 21.
Inside's clear.
Dang it. My bad, 21. I didn't mean to do that.
Pit road is closed. You're going to have to come around and pace car.
I was right behind him and it felt like he just stopped coming off at 4.
You're pulling away from the guy behind. The gap's now 6.7 seconds.
Everyone's stopping on the
Can we
front
get
straight.
some pace car?
Yeah, what's going on here?
They've had enough. They're saying let's quit right now.
The gap to Martin ahead is now 0.5.
Yeah, seriously.
14.
This one's been a bit of a mess.
4.0.
Yeah, I was trying to, you know, swing to his outside or something, and he just stopped up real bad there. There's that 3 wide driving. No need to pit here, but I mean, I might pit if everyone else stays out. There's no need to not do it.
You'll be lining up behind the 15.
May as well.
Engage the limiter.
Just make sure that I got
The car behind
tires and repairs. Everyone in front of me, they're, you know, the one guy that's behind me is the 21 who I got into there, so he'll pit. I'll pit. I'll have a tiny advantage in terms of My rubber being a little bit fresher, and I can also check and make sure that I didn't get any damage there. 21, I hope you didn't get any damage in that thing, man. I only had 0.7, so hope your car's okay.
That's it, go!
Pit exit's clear.
Single file, please. Should be starting behind the 20.
20's probably the lucky dog, so he'll fall back behind us. 4 green flag laps out of your 196 career starts.
Get behind the 17.
Yeah, it's amazing how many we end up under caution with here sometimes. Hopefully we get some good ones.
Okay, John, the next car.
I didn't realize that we were coming up so close to the end here. So this is just going to be a little bit of a shootout, 2-lap shootout for everything. I had in my mind it was a 90-lap race rather than a 70. Oh well. So those of you who bet finish should be getting paid out here.
You're reeling, Martin, in. The gap is now 1.3 seconds.
Around the 17.
Alrighty. Well, not going to be the finish that I wanted here, but at least you guys got some entertaining stuff.
48.8.
She doesn't anymore.
This will be next flag ends it. So if we get another caution, it'll be all she wrote. Gonna try to get a really good restart and pick up a few spots. If there's carnage, try to avoid it.
Has one more race left.
Alright, looks like you're going to be lining up behind the 5.
Assuming that she can get a ride for it, that's not guaranteed yet.
She's got it right.
Not yet, unless there's something that changed. No one's announced anything.
Oh, man, be one to go. Start thinking about this restart a little bit. We will be on the outside.
Push now.
So she's planning to do the Indy 500 and the Daytona 500, but that's contingent on her getting sponsorship and a ride with a team that's willing to do it.
Trust me, John. She has a ride.
I hope so, man. It would be a real sad way for her career to end if she wasn't able to get that done.
Get your tires cleaned up, buddy. Let's get ready to roll.
Put her in a Toyota.
So let's do this thing. Watching for the 1 to go again. There's the restart. 3rd gear. 4th gear. 21's gotten to my inside.
Was at 43.0.
In and out.
Middle. Hold your line.
4, clear.
Got the 14 there.
Clear.
6, you're lucky.
Inside.
Clear
Clear on the
inside.
bottom.
To the outside.
You've just done a 21.9. He's still there. Clear line.
Ah, dang it.
Behind is increasing. It's now 0.5.
Got caught up in that.
I don't know.
Well, this race will ding my safety rating something fierce.
We're wide.
Do what you can. We'll get you fixed up. White
And
flag this time.
yeah, right there with you, Joseph. I got a 10X myself. That sucks. That was crazy on that restart.
1 more to go.
Got a meatball now too. So 13th place, 10X. That ain't good.
Pit road is
Are you
open.
mad at someone here, John? Or
Alright, buddy.
what are you doing?
Line up behind the 21.
Mad? Fuck, I don't know. I just got ran up the track.
I mean, I got taken 3 wide, so.
Yeah, that was crazy number of cautions in this one. Oh well.
Yeah, I don't know who is at fault, and I don't retaliate, but look at the replay.
No, I don't.
There's the checkered.
13th place. Okay, it's over.
Okay, Connor, honestly, you need to fix your mic because all we're hearing is static now. I'm not talking trash. We literally can't understand what you're saying.
You should retaliate that one, that's for fuck.
Connor, you kind of overdrove the corner there in 3, so I just backed it up and got under you guys. I don't know if that's what caused it or not, but...
Alright, let's go
No, you did nothing wrong.
do the popcorn reel here.
Good one, Lance.
There goes the pace car. Yeah, nice win, Lance. Good job, man.
Somebody get him. He's going on the wrong side of the garage.
Yeah, let's
He's coming up the right side now.
Let's go take a look at these replays. First things first, let's see, what lap was it?
Off the floor.
Lap 10 was the first yellow. Don't know what caused it. There we go, 13's around. Coming off of 2, this is going to look like exactly one that I did. Except he loses it and gets, oh, a lot more damage than I got on my little spin. That's too bad. So the next one, lap 15, we get going, restart, boom, boom. And then there was a quickie yellow there. That was the 8, I think, getting in trouble because of the restart there. So the 9 got into the 8. That sent him up the track into the wall. He saved it, no yellow there. I think we did another half lap and then the yellow came out. There it is, the 5 is around. Joseph's been having some real tough luck. Oh yeah, that's the 14 bounced off the wall. There, down into the 5. Hosed it. That sucks. Alrighty, so I think the next one is... Let's see, we're on lap 18. Next one is what all the drama was about. So I get a good restart on the outside, fall in behind the 10 here. Down in front of Dominic in the 7. Oh, never mind. This wreck's behind us. It is the 4 getting into the 21, it looks like. 21 had a rough race. Just a lot of contact in this one. That's the one that got Mark. So, Mark Villeneuve, let's see if TV2 has a better angle. Oh, TV3, there we go. So here we go, the 21 gets spun. That gets Mark turned, goes down into the 4, the 19's into it. Folks get a lot of damage out of that one. That took a lot of people out. And then more caution. At 23, 27 we get back to green. This is where the controversy started. That's too bad. Dominic, man, you had a good run at it. Yeah, Bilmar, I just covered yours. That was definitely an eventful race. So here we go. I'm on the inside of the 9, coming off the corner. And maybe I did come up into him, actually. Let me see. From the chopper. 9, if you're still in here, I apologize. I'm looking at the replay. It looks like I did swing up into you, so I'm sorry about that. He's a little bit off the wall. And it looks, I mean, from where I'm running, I thought that I was holding right here. He does come down a little bit. He comes down a little bit on me. I think I was going to hold it right there. I mean, I'm going to ride close. But you see what I mean? It looks like he cuts down rather than me going up. From my, you know, I even turned to try to avoid it. But let's see what the blimp has to say. Yeah, he comes down a little bit off the wall. I mean, we're running super close. I probably could have given him more room. But that's a that incident's a racing deal, kind of like what. Yeah, he comes down on me. I'm gonna go back on that. You know, if you watch right here, I'm following this seam here. That's the second lane. He's got this top lane up there, and I'm gonna follow that, and he comes and hits me. It's also netcode, but you know, I didn't mean to get into him. That's a racing deal, though. That's what happens when you have real hard racing. So it's just, yeah, he kind of keys over into me. That angle right there really shows it. And he didn't mean anything wrong. He's just trying to stay away from the wall when I'm running super tight outside. But yeah, I'm going to say it's a 50-50 racing deal. Dominic, you had a good view of it, I know, so let's watch from your view here. You're right behind me. There's JD Smoke getting a little TV time. Yeah, it's just a coming together. It's 50-50. So when I say netcode, you'll sometimes have the game calculate something as contact when it actually isn't. And so what you'll see is, if we can get a good look at this, if there's a gap between the two cars when the contact actually happens, which it looks like there's still just a little bit of daylight between them. Let me see if we can go into the chase or rear chase camera. If we wind this forward at super slow motion, let's see if there's actually contact. No, see, there's actually a little bit of a gap there, but the game calculates it as contact anyway. Now that one there where I finished him off, that sucks. But, and I probably shouldn't have done that. But I just, you know, I'm trying to get past him as best I can and not have, you know, I can't check up too much. I'm going to get run over from behind. So that was that incident. After that, we actually had, so let's see, that was lap 28. Like I said, I didn't mean to do it, but that's a racing deal. So 9, if you watch this, I apologize, but that's short track racing. Now I'm racing super aggressively here with the 11. We finally, was this where we finally ended up getting, nope. There was another caution here. Who got it in this one? Looks like the 18. Oh, hey, look. There's the 2 who was being a total idiot on the chat. Just running over someone coming off the corner. Now that probably looks pretty similar. I mean, that's honestly partially the 18's fault because he doesn't get going as well, but the 2 just kind of runs him over. So we know what kind of driver he is. That was that caution. Then I think we finally ended up getting some good green flag laps until I bring out the caution here. Racing hard with the 3 car for 5th, trying to hold it, and I just put too much throttle, too much wheel into it, tried to save it, and ended up spinning it around, and thankfully the caution come out, otherwise I would have been in real bad shape. But that kind of iced our day. That's lap 55 of a 70-lap race. Green flag comes out again. And this one, I'll take pretty much 100% of the blame for. 21 is in the middle, 3 wide. I'm running behind, and coming out of the corner, he's just, well, said that it felt like that he stopped, but it looks like he had to check up. He's going the same speed as the guys in front of him. I've just got a really good run. He does slow up a little bit, but I just get into him. We can see it from his onboard camera if he actually slowed up or not before I got into him. But he definitely didn't have what would be a normal corner exit speed out of that corner. Yeah, it seems like he's maybe babying the throttle. Yeah, you can hear it getting on, off. And he just wasn't carrying speed out of the corner. And you can see it from my view. I'm going down. I've got a real good run off, and then I just mistimed it trying to move to his outside. Probably should have been cutting lower to the inside, but that's on me. That was my fault, so 20 on, Mark, if you're watching this, I apologize for that. That was my fault. And then we've got the final restart here. Everyone's getting jammed up. It was pretty crazy. There's the 2 car, goes down to the inside of the 10 and runs up a little bit wide. They go 3 wide down the front straight. Oh, and the 2 just runs up into him. That's a racing deal, though. The 10 comes down. 2's staying high to give the 7 room. And, yeah. Let me see. Watching this line right here. Yeah, the 2 does move up. 2's kind of established his line here. And, if you watch this seam, it's in relation to that line. 10 comes down to the line. The 2 moves up to the line. And that's what causes the contact. So that's another racing deal. That's 50-50. Anyway, that was an interesting race. One other thing is I heard the 14 John at me about my exit off of 2 here. So I'm running in the middle 3 wide. And the 14 lets off so that I can come up. He said that he did me a big favor, which is probably true, but honestly, I'm clear of him at that point. And I know how I'm driving my car. If he was going to stay to the outside, I would have given him room off the corner. Anyway, not the way that we wanted to end it. Really good stream, though. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to go thank everyone here. Save the replay. There's me getting involved in that wreck. So let's check out the results from that race. That was a crash fest. I ended up losing 0.24 safety rating and 22 iRating, so I'm at a 32.19. Tomorrow we're definitely going to do some more B Fixed and some more A Fixed, so we'll get some more Richmond in tomorrow. And maybe a little practice at Dover. We'll see how it goes. But thank you guys so much. You guys have been awesome today. Oh, Vilmar, you lost 50 iRating. That sucks. Yeah, those will kill you. So today was a record-breaking stream. 18 new followers, 2 folks hosted, 255 bits on the cheers. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Just going to run through all of it. So starting with None Marone from subscribing on YouTube. Thank you so much. Spud Gunnis Maximus, thank you for the host. Brought 20 viewers to the channel. Really appreciate it. It's Tubbsy, thank you for the host as well. Camber Legs, thank you for the cheer. Really appreciate that. 5-bit cheer. Top Box 3, thanks for the follow. Toy Box 3, thank you for the follow. Paul M. Smith, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate that. Marcia Moraes, my first subscriber. Thank you for the 250-bit cheer. Really appreciate that, man. Copper Top Nut, thanks for the follow. I'm just going to say Gooey Wig. G-U-I-W-I-U-G, thank you for the follow. Razor Claw, thanks for the follow. Xzesty, thank you for the follow as well. Fixed Lizard 9, thank you for subscribing over on YouTube, man. Really appreciate that. I know that you follow me here as well. Wayne's World 89, thank you for the follow. Evan in SC, thanks for the follow. Strike Highly, thank you for the follow. And Das Danbino, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. You guys are absolutely awesome. This has been a great stream today. Really appreciate that. Alec, you lost 96 iRating from that K&N race. That hurts, man. Austin, go to iRacing.com.